Hi, hello. So the other day I saw a music video and I've wanted to talk about it on here for a week or two now, but I hadn't gotten around to writing a script out for everything I want to say, so you're getting it now. The video itself filled me with like a lot of joy, and you'll see why, but the reception it got specifically on Reddit kind of made me feel icky. I wanted to make a video responding to, first off, the video, and second off, the response on Reddit. The music video is called Colors. Now, the meaning of this video is up for interpretation, but the obvious answer, or the obvious way to interpret it, is the main character is trans. There are a lot of things in this video that point to this dark-haired guy and this pink-haired girl being the same person. From the notebook here to the transition here. Some things to note. First off, this character has pink hair that goes down into like a light blue hair, which is the colors of the trans flag. The way she acts when she's presented as either gender, when she's presenting as a male in class and she's depressed looking, and then in public she has this, when she's presenting as a female or when she's presenting femininely, she has more expressions. She just seems happier, like lighter, bubbly. She actually smiles when she's dressed up femininely, and compared to like in the classroom where she probably is forced to dress that way. The girl training in this video could be a couple things. The first thing is they could be interested in the pink-haired girl, which is what I'm assuming, because literally the pink-haired girl shows up in her dreams, and I mean, we love gay here, so in my head it's always gonna be gay. The other interpretation I'm seeing is that this character looks up to the pink-haired girl and wants to be like her, which is also a really good message for trans people, to see that like we're desirable, when a lot of people make it look like we're undesirable or unlovable or whatever. As for the war pictured in the video, that could be a bit complicated. It's common in a lot of countries that men go to war or are drafted for war. The pink-haired girl gets talked to about getting, well, presumably about being drafted. People congratulate her in class, and but you can see throughout the video that she's in more and more pain. Like, it starts off with just a bandage on the hand, and then it snowballs into explosions and destruction of the whole entire setting. So there's a post on Reddit that explains what I was talking about a little bit more in depth. I'll link that below in a comment, because YouTube may make this show to less people if I put it in the description, because they want people to stay on YouTube. Okay. Now on to the lyrics. The lyrics of the songs are very gay. One of the lyrics that sticks out to me is, "I don't even need a reason, dye the world with a wonderful rainbow." I don't think I even need to say why that's gay. If you're part of my audience, you know. "I'm clad in a vivid freedom I saw the morning you laughed." So the clips of her laughing are when she's dressed up feminine and confident in herself and all that. The MC saw freedom. I'm gonna presume that the lyrics are like the main character and how she sees the pink-haired character. Neither of them have names, that's why I keep referring to them as like MC and pink-haired character. Another lyric, "Whimsical and colorful, I will always love you," which is a beautiful lyric, but also I'm seeing that as like, I will always love you no matter gender, you know. Okay. Now to get on to the Reddit post that inspired this video. I just want to address this reply specifically because there's so many glaring issues with it, and it demonstrates how, no matter how obvious representation is, unless they straight up say to the camera, "I'm trans," people will still work around it in the fucking craziest way. So the first part, I think you're overanalyzing a bit too much on the transgender part, since this is Japan, not the USA. The safest answer is that it's likely a girl disguising herself as a guy, having ties to the military. Cross-dressing is more well-known in anime culture. It could just be lesbian stuff and not transgender stuff. Let's unpack that. Start off there. The fact that they say the safest answer rubs me very wrong. I know that it probably means like this is the most probable answer, but the fact that they say it is safest, along with them saying it could just be lesbian stuff and not transgender stuff, those two coupled together give me the worst fucking taste in my mouth. It almost infers that being a lesbian is more palatable than being trans. And that being said, I found a list of transgender characters, some of the most prominent being the two characters in My Hero Academia, 2 or 3, I think 2. maybe 3, I don't know. And then Yamada from One Piece. There's Iluka from Hunter x Hunter, I will put a list here. Like, yes, we need more rep, but like, let's move on to the next part of his message. If this is supposed to be a girl disguised as a male student, why is it like blah blah blah? Gee, it's almost like it's an anime thing and not an IRL thing. I genuinely don't understand what they're trying to say here. They're saying like a girl being presented femme can't mean they're transgender, it's just an anime thing. Okay. Most of those gender bender genres are mostly used for fan service stuff, and the manga is hard to find if there's a manga that actually contains dysphoria and not some gender bender fan service. Y'all say it's common when it's not that common, when it's just gender bender fan service. Taps the sign that I mentioned already. There are a lot of trans characters in media, a lot of trans characters in anime. Not enough. We need a lot more, but there are some. And the idea that because trans characters aren't as common, then this character that's queer coded isn't trans because not many people are writing trans characters. It's like if people didn't have a lot of dragon animes, right? Like, you know, Roar Dragon, whatever. And then a new anime came out that had a dragon in it. And then someone goes, no, that can't be a dragon anime because people don't often make dragon animes. It's the most backwards way of thinking. I can barely even like explain how backwards it is. People want to create new things that haven't been created yet. So the idea that more people are adding trans people to content, to media, it's showing growth, and it's a growth that we need, and it happens everywhere. Like, different concepts get, you know, expanded upon. No one goes and sees an anime that has a different like concept, like a really cool new concept, and goes, people don't make that. Also, it's hilarious to me that they're like, we need something that has like gender dysphoria, blah 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 blah, when the character in the music video literally shows gender dysphoria. When they are presenting as a male, they look upset, they look distressed. That is gender dysphoria. Let's be frank too, dysphoria isn't necessary to be trans. Unpopular opinion, probably, but like, you know you're trans. You don't need to be put into distress to know that. And as I was saying before, people will say the dumbest shit to work around queer coding. Like, someone will say, the character probably could have literally said to the screen, I'm trans. People would still be like, that's a girl from the military dressing like a boy for school. She's trying to infiltrate the military. Why, if this person was in the military and hiding their existence in school, why would they be congratulated by the class? Why would they talk to someone who it looks like being recruited? There's so much that makes that theory that this person said make no fucking sense, and every other theory that goes against the trans thing has so many glaring flaws. I'm too lazy to go through them all. Sorry. They have so many glaring flaws that, like, it's not even worth it. People are going to discriminatory people, bigots, discriminatory people, even if the discrimination is like not something they realize they're doing, they're going to dislike content that's queer no matter what we do. As a trans person, talking to probably other LGBT people here, let's just celebrate this music video. And also, I don't get how they can say that it's not queer when the lyrics literally say like a rainbow, like light up the world like a rainbow or some shit. They're like, I totally see. Okay, I got heated and I need to calm down because I'm not good at presenting points when I'm like heated. The thing is, I wrote a script for this and I went off script. I hope you like this video. This is a passion project of mine. I don't know if it's gonna do, I don't think it's gonna do well, this video. It's a very niche topic, but I wanted to make it anyways because it's been on my mind and it makes me happy. I'll see you next time. Goodbye.